I just wanna ask you one question. Now who you came to rescue? You're not giving the people what they want. Then you say you came to rescue. Let me ask you, Mr. Rescue, people said I'm like you. You say you coming to rescue your people.
Good evening and welcome to another exciting edition of the program, Liberia First on GHT Hard Talk.
No job, no food, no on the table. No justice for the poor. Once you not get no money, rest and show your kids can't go. No opportunity for the youth. You say no helping for the drinking poverty on the youth. Tell me why the people vote you for. You treating the people, I hate to say you got no love. Mr. Rescue. I just want to ask you one question. Now who you came to rescue? You're not giving the people what they want. And you say you came to rescue. Let me ask you.
Again, good evening and welcome. If you just joined us here, we got a great show coming up for all of us here tonight. Today is Wednesday, June 11th, 2025. My name is Wild Michael Gilman, and we do broadcast from Detroit, Michigan. We invite you to invite others. Like the page, follow the page, be my guest. We're going to dig deeper tonight into the Capitol building fire case now ongoing at the Temple of Justice. Latest developments. Why the prosecution might be hesitant to put the officers, security personnel that were on duty the night of December 17 into December 18 on the witness stand. Who is actually responsible for that arson crime? Who burned down the Capitol building? Who is in knowledge of the burning of the building? Invite someone, like the page, follow the page. The July 17th, We the People March. Liberians at home and abroad under the banner, We the People, will assemble at various locations across Liberia, states capitals in the diaspora to petition and draw attention to the corruption, disregard for the rule of law, and many others by the Liberian government. Support the GoFundMe. Details coming up. Our monologue tonight is on the theme Periscoping and digging deeper into the defense case and possible big win. Why will the prosecutors reject the appearances of Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation Director Mo Ali, Senator Samuel Kogar, Representative James Kolleh, LMP Inspector General Gregory Coleman, NSA Director Prince C. Johnson, Justice Minister Oswald Tweh, and all? Why will they reject their stand on the witness stand for cross-examination by the defense legal team? Yasake Ware, the lady from Atlanta, welcome to you. Also, coming up, our hot topics: Capitol building arson trial. Prosecution witnesses take several bathroom breaks during examination as defense criticized evidence produced as, quote, gossips and hearsay. No linkage to the crime, end of quote. Meanwhile, Defendant Speaker Koffa has reportedly challenged the prosecutors to put the security or police who were on duty on the witness stand. Quote, they should not be afraid to do that. Let's dig deeper. Who did he come to rescue? Yourselves? We got a great show coming up here. Joyce, Lomaga Wayne, Joseph, and Edith Walikende. My small sis there, Salome Wicks, Seattle, Washington. Welcome to you. Asata O. Dawson, Ali Bagayogo, the statistician. Let's dig deeper, he says. Invite someone, like the page, follow the page, and that's what I'm doing here. Inviting people to come on board. We've got a great show tonight. Also, coming up, one of our hot topics tonight, mysterious deaths. The Deputy Chief Clerk and Sergeant at Arms of the House of Representatives have died under mysterious circumstances. They both died about 1 week apart. Both men worked with the renegade lawmakers to remove Speaker J. Funati Koffa. Police Inspector General Gregory Coleman said in an interview that, quote, Tom Etrich took the keys from the Deputy Chief Clerk's office, unquote, to commit the crime. That the two men that died knew something about the fire and would have testified against the state. Let's dig deeper. Let's dig deeper into these stories here tonight. Roland Gape, Josephine Nangbe, Patterson Davis, welcome to all of you there. Abraham Dawon. The people said, I like you. Who you say you came to rescue? The people not let you say. Who you came to rescue?
No job, no food upon the table. No justice for the poor. Once you not get no money, rest and show your kids can't hold. No opportunity for the youth. You say you're helping for the breaking poverty on the youth.
Victory and freedom. Political prisoners Speaker J. Funati Koffa and Representatives Dixon W. Sibo, Jacob Dibi, and Abu Kamara released on a $450,000 bond, despite the Central Bank of Liberia, Henry M. Samoa, attempted to stifle the process with a backdated directive to insurance companies not to issue any bond without expressed approval from the bank. Meanwhile, frantic efforts have been made to bail out those young men who have been behind bars for some months now. Let's dig deeper. There is cow politics in Liberia. Cow politics. COW. Cow politics. The cow needs to be rescued. Says Lou Black Mom. Boyma Zolzina Johnson from the Windy City. Welcome. There is cow politics in Liberia. To sabotage and cover up all of the wrong things that are happening in the country by this government, like the Justice Minister calling for investigation of cases that were long since closed, investigated, closed. And he made that statement on the cash reloaded program. Yes, I said cash reloaded. Where they go, the officials of government go there and talk among themselves, interview one another, and they go and divide money. Cash reloaded. If I got they're trying to cover up the LWSC investigation of the Monrovia City Mayor, Joseph Yuma Boaka private jet scare. We don't know whether the plane has since left RIA or what happened to it. The audits report that went silent. Richard Nagbe real story behind why they removed Speaker Koffa. The Capitol building fire. And all right. Tortured witnesses are willing to come on board. Julia have to talk to us. We are weighing every option. Today's celebration or today's Broadcast is dedicated to a number of folks celebrating their birthdays, anniversaries, and special milestones. Miss Josephine Sata Moa Amisa, Nancy Jordan, Saturday Zonwe Ulule, Moses, Sylvester Mumbo, Nad Wizardji, and of course Ballon Smith. And for all of you celebrating your birthdays, anniversaries, and special milestones, we say congratulations to you. This broadcast is dedicated to you as well. Okay? Otelia Chape Monjolo, welcome to you. Cow Reloaded, she says. Sayo Porte, Beatrice Spear, Be Thankful Addison, welcome to you. A Yipan Setu, welcome to you there. Got a great show for all of us here tonight, folks. Mohammed S. Kamara from the UAE, welcome to you. Kunagwe, William Massacre, Emmanuel Bro, welcome to all of you joining us here tonight. Invite someone, like the page, follow the page, and be my guest. Downsizing, witch hunting. Who did he come to rescue?
Make sure we enforce it. On December 10, 2024, the police investigation did establish that suspect Kivi Ba, alias Kaba, and Joan Ginanti, attempted to ignite fire on a circuit breaker panel on the second floor using gasoline. This was an act. This act was a precursor to the larger plan to destroy the entire Capitol building. The law is being violated. We step in and we make sure we enforce it. On December 10, 2024, the police investigation did establish that suspect Kivi Ba, alias Kaba, and Joan Ginanti, attempted to ignite fire on a circuit breaker panel on the second floor using gasoline. This was an act. This act was a precursor to the larger plan to destroy the entire Capitol building.
Okay, this is the Police Inspector General Gregory Coleman. All right, talking in an interview or press conference, telling the Liberian people that if you all recall the first fire, or what would have been a fire at the Capitol building with a I think they already put that off with fire extinguisher or what have you. He is saying that was the precursor to December 18. And he's telling the Liberian people exactly what he meant. Mas, happy. Oh no, it's Moses' birthday, not Mas. But Mas, welcome to you there from Atlanta, Georgia. My lovely daughter Nina Kuya, welcome to you as well. Sam, yeah, Rachel Lawrence, welcome to all of you. So I'm going to play this video for you once more to put you in the right frame of mind, what our conversation is going to center around here tonight, digging deeper, periscoping and digging deeper into the defense case, what the defense need to put forth for a big win. Okay? So let's go back on this video one more time.
The law is being violated. We step in and we make sure we enforce it. On December 10, 2024, the police investigation did establish that suspect Kivi Ba, alias Kaba, and Joan Ginanti, attempted to ignite fire on a circuit breaker panel on the second floor using gasoline. This was an act. This act was a precursor to the larger plan to destroy the entire Capitol building.
Okay, this was he said December 10. December 10, these suspects attempted to burn down the Capitol building. Mind you, the Supreme Court ruled in favor of Speaker Koffa and the Rule of Law Caucus on December 6th. That was when they handed down the ultra-virus ruling, the Supreme Court, on December 6th. So Speaker Koffa and his team are supposed to be celebrating a victory from the Supreme Court. But they were not happy, or they are not happy, were not happy. So they wanted to burn down the building because they won the case. That's what the police inspector general is saying to us. After December 6th ruling in favor of Speaker Koffa and team, on December 10th, the people working in the Speaker office and accomplices decided to come together to burn the Capitol on December 10th. Gregory need to give me some of that thing he's smoking or he's drinking so that I can be like him. BC, boy, my corner, welcome. Okay, that's number one. Today we told you in a post that Gregory Coleman said that I made a mistake. I told you that Sergeant at Arms, but he meant I meant the Deputy Chief Clerk of the House of Representatives. One person who was also working with the majority bloc, the Deputy Chief Clerk of the House of Representatives. The next video here, Gregory Coleman is telling the Liberian people that one of the guys that is being held behind bars, Tom Etrich, and others went to the Deputy Chief Clerk office and took the keys. And took the keys sometimes in November. Joseph Richards on the YouTube, welcome. Okay. He said sometimes in November, they took the Tom Etrich and others took the keys from the Deputy Chief Clerk office. So from November to December 18, the Deputy Chief Clerk did not have his key. That's what Gregory Coleman is telling the Liberian people and our international partners. Michael Green, welcome to you. Tweh Wiles, Mark Series, William Massacre. Take a look, take a listen to this video here. The lady from Atlanta, where are you? Welcome. Monique Walker, where are you? Listen to Gregory Coleman.
Intensified over time requiring law enforcement intervention. November 8, 2024, Thomas Isaac Etheridge, staff of former Speaker, and Patrick Moore seized the keys of the Deputy Chief Clerk office, indicating signs of sabotage. November 10, 2024, the Joint Chambers intensified over time requiring law enforcement intervention. November 8, 2024, Thomas Isaac Etheridge, staff of former Speaker, and Patrick Moore seized the keys of the Deputy Chief Clerk office, indicating signs of sabotage. 2024, Thomas Isaac Etheridge, staff. November 8, 2024, Thomas Isaac Etheridge, staff of former Speaker, and Patrick Moore seized the keys of the Deputy Chief Clerk office, indicating signs of sabotage. November 8, 2024, Thomas Isaac Etheridge, staff of former Speaker, and Patrick Moore seized the keys of the Deputy Chief Clerk office, indicating signs of sabotage.
November 8, 2024. Inspector General is telling the Liberian people November 8, 2024, Tom Etheridge and another Patrick seized the keys to the Deputy Chief Clerk office, indicating signs of sabotage. Dorothy Desai, Sayed David, Bill Willie, Henry Yango, Elizabeth Tujra. November 8, 2024, Tom Etheridge and Patrick seized the keys to the office of the Deputy Speaker, indicating signs of sabotage. Yeah. So what happened? After they seized the keys, what happened? Were there any investigation? Or was there any investigation? Were they arrested, suspended, punished, or asked why they seized the key? Helen Quayon Elliott, Omigo J. Doe, Otello Dillon, welcome. Otello Dillon is, I think he on my side on that. He said lies are never consistent. No, never consistent. If you just, let me go back on the video for you again. Angel Brown. Nena Kuya, my lovely daughter. Sekudolo James, welcome. Carrie, Niman, Clinton. Yeah. Lie is never consistent. Absolutely. Let's go back on this video. This is Gregory Coleman, Police Inspector General, informing the Liberian people that on November 8th, Tom Etheridge, Tom Isaac Etheridge, and Patrick and another person he called the name seized the key or took the keys to the Deputy Chief Clerk office, indicating signs of sabotage. Take a look, take a listen here.
Intensified over time requiring law enforcement intervention. November 8, 2024, Thomas Isaac Etheridge, staff of former Speaker, and Patrick Moore seized the keys of the Deputy Chief Clerk office, indicating signs of sabotage. November 8, 2024, Thomas Isaac Etheridge, staff of former Speaker, and Patrick Moore seized the keys of the Deputy Chief Clerk office, indicating signs of sabotage.
Okay, that's one aspect. Okay, seizing the keys is one aspect. But from the beginning of this,
November 8th,
from the beginning of this video, this clip right here, from the beginning of this clip, Eric Papi Tukba, James John Kekula Sumo, no, you missed nothing much yet. My lovely aunt, Mommy Yoko, Wicks Yoko from Minnesota. Yeah. Welcome to you, Auntie Mommy. From the beginning of this tape, Gregory Coleman is saying that due to whatever was happening at the Capitol, law enforcement had to go in to seize control and put the place under control. This was, he's reporting from November 8th, over a month before the fire. He's telling us that police presence was at the Capitol at always. The police took siege of the Capitol. Okay, let's go back on the tip. Listen to Gregory Coleman about the police taking siege of the Capitol.
Intensified over time requiring law enforcement intervention. November 8, 2020.
Okay, requiring law enforcement intervention.
Intensified over time, requiring law enforcement intervention. November, intensified over time, requiring law enforcement intervention. Intensified over time, requiring law enforcement intervention. Intensified over time, requiring law enforcement intervention. Intensified over time, requiring law enforcement intervention.
Okay. What intensify over time that require law enforcement intervention? And when law enforcement intervene, did they go back? Did they get tired and say, "Oh my man, the thing that Liberian people think 2-3 days will be over way"? You forget about our assignment. Is that what they did? Yeah. I think we should continue to put the microphone in front of the Police Inspector General Jerry Akwe, William Masekwe, Stanley Blaine. We should put the microphone in front of this man. He will tell us who actually burned down the Capitol building. Because the Digging Deeper Department have gotten a whole lot to share with you. But we are analyzing, crossing our T's, dotting our I's for a special show on Sunday. You don't want to miss it. This Sunday, you don't want to miss it. For a special show on Sunday. Okay? Let's go back on the tape, play the whole thing for you, and then we'll move to another one.
Intensified over time, requiring law enforcement intervention. November 8, 2024, Thomas Isaac Etheridge, staff of former Speaker, and Patrick Moore seized the keys of the Deputy Chief Clerk office, indicating signs of sabotage. November 10, 2024, the Joint Chambers
Wow. That's the police RG for you right there. Describing for us these are the things that he called 100% evidence that the police have, the joint security have. These are the things he's talking about. Let's bring you to speed with happenings from the court. Achitape, welcome. Eddie Belleman, welcome to you. This is Speaker J. Funati Koffa. Day one.
But listen to, did you hear the press conference of Gregory Coleman, the IG? He did say that this is a highly political case, did he not? So you don't take the partisan's word for it, you take the IG's word for it. He decided to bring this case based on a basket of evidence of innuendos, lies, and misstatements. And in the next few weeks, as we go through the preliminary hearing, we will deconstruct those lies and be able to put together a defense that is worthy of what we've done. It's a place for human beings. Unfortunately, that's the best the state can offer for Liberian citizens. It's unfortunate, but they are no better than me. As long as nobody listen to, did you hear?
Okay, this is Speaker Koffa, just out of jail. Just walking out of jail, making a statement to the press that the video you saw earlier, the Inspector General decided to bring this case and said it's a highly profile political case. which of course makes these people political prisoners. Koffa and others, political prisoners. Okay? You heard him talking about how they're going to deconstruct the lies, the basket of lies, innuendos, hearsay, they say, for a win. Let's go back on it. Let's go back on this video.
No, but listen to, did you hear the press conference of Gregory Coleman, the IG? He did say that this is a highly political case, did he not? So you don't take the partisan's word for it, you take the IG's word for it. He decided to bring this case based on a basket of evidence of innuendos, lies, and misstatement. And in the next, bring this case based on a basket of evidence of innuendos, lies, and misstatement. And in the next few weeks, as we go through the preliminary hearing, we will deconstruct those lies and be able to put together a defense that is worthy of what we've done. And in the next few weeks, as we go through the preliminary hearing, we will deconstruct those lies and be able to put together a defense that is worthy of what we've done. And in the next few weeks, as we go through the preliminary hearing, we will deconstruct those lies and be able to put together a defense that is worthy of what we've done.
Okay? In the next few weeks, we will put together, we'll deconstruct the lies, the basket of lies and innuendos by the police inspector general or John Security or even the governor of Liberia, and reconstruct things we've done or prepare our case for a win. Okay? That's the man behind me right here. Jonathan Fonati Koffa. Matilda Stevens, welcome to you. Togbawiza. Farafin, welcome. Okay? Today, after the court hearing, Speaker Koffa sounded a caveat to the prosecution and alerted the Liberian people and our international partners that the prosecution should not hesitate or reject to the police officers who Gregory Coleman, in the first video we played for you, Gregory Coleman said November 8th, the police had to come in and take siege of the capital because a lot of things were going on at the capital. So on November 8th, the police went in. So it's something that we spoke about many times, right? Claudia, Allison, Miss Allison. We said Eddie Bellman, Matilda Stevens. It's something that we spoke about many, many times here. That the police officers or joint security that were assigned at the capital the night of December 17th into the 18th should have been number one, persons of interest to be exonerated first before you go outside. This is what Speaker Koffa is saying to us. Take a look, take a listen here.
The prosecution tried to avoid the fact that the police was in charge of the building at all times relevant to this conspiracy and this action. So you will be unable to avoid a trial of this matter bringing the police in as co-conspirators, if indeed arson occurred. The second surprising thing is the state witness testified, right, that the evidence, the plastic cups and the stuff they used to transport the gasoline. They wasted the gasoline on in the building, they lighted, then they took the cups, they ran outside, and they threw them in the yard. So they say they found the evidence outside of the vicinity. That doesn't make sense, right? Finally, it's a hodgepodge of recordings unrelated. Okay, there's no direct evidence of relationship to the fire. Abu Kamara, Gregory are colleagues of mine, and we will talk almost every day to matters that pertain to legislative business. During that time, also remember, the legislature was tense. Okay, the legislature was tense. So to take a recording where I'm at the president house and say that's evidence of fire, I mean, I was truly disappointed today. The good thing is they didn't take as many bathroom breaks, but the evidence is just as good.
The good thing is they didn't take as many bathroom breaks as they did the first time. Miss Dopo, Sarah Dopo, welcome here. Welcome, our panelists. Welcome. I'll be sharing the link in the chat room momentarily, okay? I'll be sharing the link in the chat room momentarily, and then we're all going to be here to have a very good show. Okay? You heard Funati Koffa from the onset, the get-go of this interview with the journalists, that the prosecution or prosecutors should not avoid or attempt to avoid the police taking the witness stand. Okay? Or if actually an arson occurred, then those guys who were assigned at the building should be co-conspirators, because they would have seen everything and they would have allowed everything to happen. That people would set the building on fire and walk away. Huh? Let's play it for you one more time.
The prosecution trying to avoid the fact that the police was in charge of the building at all times relevant to this conspiracy and this action. So you will be unable to avoid a trial of this matter, bringing the police in as co-conspirators, if indeed arson occurred. The second surprising thing is the state witness testified, right, that the evidence, the plastic cups and the stuff they used to transport the gasoline. They wasted the gasoline on in the building, they lighted, then they took the cups, they ran outside, and they threw them in the yard. So they say they found the evidence outside of the vicinity. That doesn't make sense, right? Finally, it's a hodgepodge of recordings unrelated. Okay, there is no direct evidence of relationship to the fire. Abu Kamara, Gregory are colleagues of mine, and we will talk almost every day to matters that pertain to legislative business. During that time, also remember, the legislature was tense. Okay, the legislature was tense. So to take a recording where I'm at the president house and say that's evidence of fire, I mean, I was truly disappointed today. The good thing is they didn't take as many bathroom breaks, but the evidence is just as good. I was truly disappointed today. The good thing is they didn't take as many bathroom breaks, but the evidence is just as good. The good thing is they didn't take as many bathroom breaks, but the evidence is just as good. The good thing is they didn't take as many bathroom breaks, but the evidence is just as good.
Why would people take bathroom breaks in the middle of a kiss? Eh? Orita Kwa on the YouTube channel. Why will people take many bathroom breaks in the middle of a case? Eh? Your Honor, Your Honor, Your Honor, please let me go pee. Your Honor, I beg you, please let me go pee. I too jet. Leave yourself behind this time when you're going to go pee. Leave yourself behind. Okay, Your Honor, thank you. He come back. They ask one more question. Your Honor. Many blessings. Dorothy, this are you. Ansu, Sano. Ebi Kolleh, welcome to you. The link is in the chat room. Hopefully, you guys will come on. Your Honor, please let me go, PB. The PB joining me. Your Honor, please let me do number 2. Okay, Rebecca Sayer, how you doing there? Yeah, that's the case Gregory Kolleh brought forth for the Liberian people. Okay, he didn't bother to bring the Mo Alis, the now Senator Kogar, James Kolleh, the police officers who were assigned at the capital the night or since November 8th. At least you've heard Gregory Kolleh. You've heard Gregory Kolleh say, because of what was happening at the capital, Dilano Tamasa, welcome. Because of what was happening at the capital, the police, joint security had to go in to instill law and order, to take siege of the building, to protect the building. At least we have him on record that on November 8th, police had to go in and take siege of the building. Yeah. He didn't bring Mo Ali, who was able to describe the fire at the capital. Was coming from Funati Koffa's office. He didn't ask Mo Ali one question. That the fire was coming from Funati Koffa's office. Take a look and take a listen here. This is Mo Ali.
Yes, yeah, no problem. Capitol building seems to be on fire, a certain portion of it. The speaker, sir. This is the speaker's wing, but I don't know the particular office. It's not close to the speaker. The speaker's wing, but I don't know the particular office. It's not close. The speaker's wing, but I don't know the particular office. It's not close. The speaker's wing, but I don't know the particular office. It's not. The speaker's wing, but I don't know the particular office. It's not. The speaker's wing, but I don't know the particular office. It's not close to the speaker office. The speaker's wing, but I don't know the particular office.
Okay? Lena Morris, Amritsar. That's Mo Ali describing the fire is coming from the speaker's wing, the speaker's office. But he could not tell the exact office. Why should it be an office that is burning? Every time you listen to this video or to these videos, you hear a lot of things. Saya Davis said, where was he? He was in his car, driving, going towards town, the Capitol building, between the Capitol building and LU. The Capitol building is to his left and LU to his right. And you can see taxi passing by him. Clay Richards. Okay? Mo Ali wasn't caught. He wasn't caught to explain what he just said here. Mo Ali did a statement. He made 2 Facebook posts. On December 17, right after the protest, Mo Ali said, quote, it's going to be a watershed news tomorrow. It's going to be a watershed news tomorrow. That's what Mo Ali said. Okay? This is his post right here. December 17, right after the protests. Right after the protests. Yeah, Michael Asibu, exactly. So it has to be information that is available to plotters, perpetrators, or co-conspirators. You must burn the speaker office. Eh? Joyce, Lomagere. Lomagere said they needed more bathroom breaks to get more text messages, to say more lies. Absolutely. Julie Ramo, welcome to you there. How are you? And Sophie Blambo, Bishop. Okay? It's going to be a watershed news tomorrow by Mo Ali. Mo Ali did not stop there. The tomorrow came, which now is December 18. And this is Mo Ali post on December 18. On December 18, Mo Ali said, and I quote, the Liberia Water and Soil Corporation team is collaborating well with the fire service crew. This is December 18. Early morning, December 18. Before Mo Ali got in his car and began to drive towards the capital, between the capital and LU, this post came out before. But Julie Ramo, Mo Ali was not caught to explain what he meant by tomorrow will be a watershed news. He wasn't called to explain when did he, Mo Ali, or his operation director, caught the driver for that water tanker. The aides, as he stated here, the team, the water and sewer team that arrived at the Capitol building even before fire department arrived. Okay? Why wasn't Mo Ali called to explain how the team, the water and sewer team, how they got the information, the authorization, the orders to go to the Capitol building to collaborate with the fire department? Can the prosecution allow Mo Ali to take the witness stand? Will the judge subpoena Mo Ali telephone records or the operation manager of water and sewer telephone records, or even put Mo Ali on the witness stand to explain all of these? Let him be cross-examined by the defense, or will the defense insist that Mo Ali takes the witness stand? That's how you build the case. That's how you build the case. Okay? That's how you build the case. You don't build a defense case by just responding to what the prosecution say. You got to give the prosecution a run for their money. You have to. Okay? Let's take you back into time. Let's take you, Othello Delon. Let's take you back into time, Dorothy Desayu, Julie Rambo, and all of you following here tonight. Tisha Higgins, beautiful Carol Ninen, Elizabeth Tojra, Henry Yango. Let's take you back into time. Mo Ali, during the CDC government, when then Defense Minister Brownie Samuka ran to be senator in Lufa County, and his case was lingering in court. Mo Ali told NEC, the National Elections Commission, that if the Elections Commission did not certificate Brownie Samuka, there will be unspecified consequences. Who remember that? The lady from Atlanta. You recall? Who remember Mo Ali stating emphatically that if the National Elections Commission did not certificate Brownie Samuka, there will be unspecified consequences? And then what happened? The Elections Commission white pickup truck was gutted by fire. Fire was at the Elections Commission office. The pickup burned. After that Mo Ali post or comment. So there is a history of Mo Ali doing things of this nature. Michael Asibu, I do. Joseph Walikene, I do. Bobby Murphy, I remember. Emmanuel Bro, I remember. Julie Rambo, me, I remember. Yeah, Vocaliza Mandingo General, welcome. For a thing, we have a paranamic in charge of water and sewer. Absolutely. Paramaniac. And Director Desayu, I do very well. Absolutely. So why can't we put Mo Ali on the witness stand? Why would the defense not even want to call Mo Ali and insist that he takes the witness stand? Why should the prosecutors reject Mo Ali taking the witness stand? You, the Liberian people, what do you say? Do you want Mo Ali taking the witness stand in this case, knowing that he has a track record? He said it before. If the NEC do not certificate Brownie Samuka, there will be unspecified consequences. The next day, there was unspecified consequences. The burning of NEC pickup truck. December 17, tomorrow will be a watershed news. December 18, it was. The Capitol building is on fire. Mo Ali sent the water and sewer truck with a team that collaborated well with fire service. When did that fire begin? The fire at the Capitol. William Vorquia, welcome to you. Sayed David said, yes, he must take the witness stand. Judy Rambo, yes, he must take the witness stand. Wally Kenda, yes, he must take the witness stand. Henry Yango, yes, he must take the witness stand. Okay. Tony Blapo, Koffa, they threw a petrol bomb on the pickup at NEC compound. Thank you. Okay. That's what they do. That's what they do. And they blame it on other people. That's what they do. And they blame it on other people. But here is another thing I want to show to all of us. And folks, we will continue. We will continue to show you these things, these videos, because they are very important to this investigation, to this case, to this trial. Okay? These videos are very important. Wilton Keto said, Chemical Ali. That's a good one. Mo Ali is Chemical Ali. Wilton Keto. And Emmanuel Bro, yes, I want him to take the witness stand. Let's hear him. Let's hear what he says. The big brother, Gerald William Tapawia Jr. Welcome there, sir. How you doing tonight? Great to have you on here as always, okay? Yeah, welcome. Welcome to you, big brother. Yeah. Okay? And please do not get tired watching these clips played over and over and again until we reach a logical conclusion of this case. Since December 18, we've been playing these videos, but apparently these videos are now being listened to and taken into serious consideration. Okay? Yeah. These videos are being listened to and taken into serious consideration. Yeah. Sam Ricks, you 1 hour late. Yeah, Emmanuel, bro, that's Mr. Flemish, James Kolleh. You're welcome there, big brother. He says, thank you. Sam Rex, you 1 hour late. So you can go back and watch it 1 hour after the show, okay? Henry Yango, Henry Doe, welcome to you there. Yeah. I was saying to us, don't get tired watching these clips because they make for good defense. They make all the compelling reasons for the defense to win. Here is this gentleman right here. James Kolleh. James Kolleh. Okay. Before we go to James Kolleh, let me bring Delano Tamasa on. He just joined us here. And let me say this about Mo Ali. Yeah. Let me say this about Mo Ali. Mo Ali is a chemist. Okay? Mo Ali is a chemist. He can mix liquids, solids, and gas. He can do a whole lot of things. He's a chemist. Okay? So he knows exactly what to do to perhaps cover his footprints, his biometrics, you know, his digital footprints and everything. But he forgot about what he did. Tomorrow will be a watershed news. Water and sewer team is collaborating well with fire service. Yeah. Let me say good evening there to one of our senior panelists, Delano Tamasa, and then we'll continue. Tamasa, good evening, welcome.
Oh yeah, Mr. Gilman. Thank you so much for having me.
No doubt.
It's great to be on the show once again. The global stage. Mr. Gilman, we are in a very, very, very interesting time as it relates to situation that is unfolding back home. But it is great that I'm with you this Wednesday evening. Let me use this time quickly to extend my greetings to our CLN family, the GHT family as well, and even our Liberian people back home in Liberia, and those that are with us globally that are tuning in following us this evening or this morning or afternoon, whatsoever you find yourself. It's great to be on the global stage once again, the Watchman.
No doubt, no doubt. Welcome there. And of course, it's great to have you as always. We got a great show on here tonight.
Absolutely. I've been following, dropping most of the talking points so far. So right. It's very, very interesting to be on the show tonight.
Yeah. All right. Let's go back to this video here. Okay. Favor Puri, welcome. Gati, pass away. Welcome to you as well. So again, folks, we're gonna play you these videos over and over and again. Don't say, oh, that I want you playing over and over. No, it's not one thing. When these people are telling so many lies over and over and again, it gets in the Liberian people's ear and it sticks. And then they themselves begin to believe in their own lies. Okay? They begin to believe in their own lies. So let the Liberian people continue to hear them. You listen to our mothers, our sisters in the market, the hardships they are going through. And some of them have not even heard these tips. So the more we play them, somebody will show it to them. They will hear it. Say, oh, that Kolleh said that thing. He removed the chairs before somebody destroyed them. Yeah. Sarah Dopo, the statement alone by Mo Ali, I think we'll begin to call him Chemical Ali because you're a chemist. The statement by Chemical Mo Ali, is very telling. Something premeditated was in the making. When someone makes a statement like that, in a serious country, Mo Ali would have been called for questioning. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. He would have been called for questioning. Yeah. Yeah. And a Confident D, that same mix he wanted done on Augustina Gray pregnancy, Mr. K. Augustina, I'm calling you. Augustina, she will call you. Auntie Mary will call you tomorrow. Go there, yeah? Don't be scared. Go there. And I want to, I don't want to, and I'm scared, and I want to do it. Augustina, don't put me in a situation I can't handle. She will call you tomorrow. No, I don't want to, I'm scared, and I want to, Augustina, where play you at? At my school. What school you at? At the EMU. Okay. Come meet me to the same place. Where play? And I want to come to you, I'm scared. At the Balakasa, come meet me there. He not even know the school the leg are going to. That how much interest he had in her. Yeah. Okay. You now want take it off? Then it will not be for me. Okay, but I'm scared. I don't want to do nothing. Come to me, Jack. Come to me. I got something for you. No, I don't want to come to you. I'm scared. Agostina. Felicia Howe, welcome to you. Mark Kolleh, Joseph Nimlin, welcome there. Lady Dumba, welcome to all of you just joining us here. Confident D. Jonah, Akbar, G. Dennett. I must say, my tears coming from my eyes. Hey, Chemical Ali. Yeah. That he need Chemical Ali. Yeah, new game. Okay. So let's play this tip of James Kolleh, Representative James Kolleh from Bond County, aka Flubbish. Yeah, cool Nagwe, welcome to you there. Let's play this tip by Flubbish or Aka, whatever you might call it, Aka. This chair, it is a historical chair for Elohim Melvin Snow Halloween Melvin Snow. And John Flomo took by Moba. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah, Claire Richards. So how did he learn that the Capitol building was going to burn the next day? The police need to investigate him. Absolutely. And Confident D, Mr. Kidman, how did the chief clerk die? Who is the sergeant at arms? These people are trying to hide something. We're coming to it, all right? We're coming to it. Yeah. Let's play this tape. Tamasa, let's roll a tape for the people to see and listen to James Kolleh.
Says that this chair at the joint chamber, that person, they don't know the joint chamber. This chair are not being hosted at the joint chamber. And the first thing I want the public to understand is a historical analysis of these chairs. These are the chairs that were used by John Topa Molba and Erwin Melvin Snow Jr. Erwin Melvin Snow Jr. Erwin Melvin Snow Jr. when they were speaker and deputy speaker respectively 2006? In 2006. These are historical chairs. So thereafter, when other speakers succeeded them, they stopped using these chairs. And these chairs were kept at the basement of the building. One might say in the aka, or whatever nomenclature it gave to it.
In the aka.
One might say in the aka, or one might say in the aka, one might say in the aka, one might say in the aka, or whatever nomenclature it gave to it. So when we took over, we felt that this was a historical chair. We needed to have reconditioned it to still. We needed to have reconditioned that this was a historical chair. That this was a historical chair.
This was a historical chair. So that only one chair now he's talking about, right, Tamasa? It's no more two chairs. It's one chair.
That this was a historical chair. We needed to have reconditioned it to still be used by the speaker and the deputy speaker. It is against this by draft that these chairs were taken to central town. They were frontage or frontage, central town. They were frontage or frontage, central town. They were frontage or frontage, and we brought them on Thursday. Thursday was the first day these chairs entered the joint chamber. So anyone who said this chair were in the joint,
you see the emphasis he laid on the chairs coming back to the Capitol or being brought into the joint chambers. Look at his gesticulations, the movement of his hands, his body, his head, and everything. The emphasis he placed on it. And then he said Thursday, which of course it was not Thursday, it was Tuesday. He will correct that when the journalists press him. Take a look, take a listen.
And we brought them on Thursday. Thursday was the first day these chairs entered the joint chamber. So anyone who said this chair were in the joint chamber, Thursday or last week, no, Tuesday. This on Tuesday was the first day these chairs were used in the joint chamber. So after Tuesday, I instructed the maintenance department to take it back to the lab, to the ACA, which is a library.
Okay. So that Tuesday was the same Tuesday Joseph Boyka went to sign the book of condolence. Even though Kogar will explain her own, Samuel Kogar, he'll call it the book of condolence. Look, stand on. In a country, when somebody die, you gotta respect that. So the people were coming to sign the book of condolence. And these chairs were there during the signing ceremonies.
They were used in the joint chamber. So after Tuesday, I instructed the maintenance department to take it back to the lab, to the ACA, which is a library. There's a place called LRS, Legislative Information Service. Near another place there, around there, these chairs are being kept. So anyone in the public thinking or insinuating that these chairs were kept in the joint chamber, I think they are joking. But let me say this, so you, the reporter, got to help us and clarify it. When we moved in the joint chamber newly, were these chairs in there? No, I'm asking you. When we moved in the joint chamber newly conduct session, were these chairs in there? Mama, the people not seeing your face say, I want to respond.
We cannot answer yes or no.
But you were there seeing, were you not there?
Explain that.
In that explanation, this does not require explanation. You are the facts finder. You are the one who to do the inquiry for the public. You went there when we moved in the joint chamber, you were there. Did you see these chairs? Yes or no? So by your response or your analysis, or let the public go back to the past video of the section, what are the chairs are seen there? Tuesday were the first day these chairs arrived in the joint chamber after they were being reconditioned. So I just want to say to the public, the perception of these chairs were there, no. In fact, when this chair came, we were afraid before someone destroyed, because
this is the smoking gun right here. In fact, when these chairs came, we were afraid before someone go and destroy them. Okay? In fact, when these chairs came, we were afraid before someone go and destroy them. That's the smoking gun. What did he know? This was December 18, or after the fire. Okay? The chairs were brought in that Tuesday. The fire happened Wednesday. It was after that he gave this interview. And he said when the chairs were reconditioned, in his words, furnished, and brought back, they were afraid before someone destroyed them. So, but you're going to hear him talk about why he cried.
These chairs were there, no. In fact, when this chair came, we were afraid before someone destroyed, because it is not just when this chair came, we were afraid before someone destroyed, because when this chair came, we were afraid. When this chair came, we were afraid. When this chair came, we were afraid before when this chair came, we were afraid before someone destroyed, because it is when this chair came, we were afraid before someone destroyed, because this chair came, we were afraid before someone destroyed, because it is not just a chair, it is a historical chair. Post-war Liberia, first elected speaker and first elected deputy speaker. These are the chairs they use. If you look into it, you see deputy speaker and you see speaker of the house. They are not just ordinary chairs. Look at the formation, the structure these chairs are made in. They are not easily seen here. You can look at other speakers that came, Speaker Koffa, Speaker Chimber, Speaker Tala, Speaker Nukwe. They are chairs they used, they were not like this. So this chair, as chair on root order, I cherish this chair so much because this is the first chair that was used by an elected speaker in post-war Liberia. So it's not only a chair, but it's a historical one for us. And I'm recommending, if we are to resume active work after everything, if we are to resume from the Christmas break, after everything, I'm recommending the leadership.
They were working in session, holding sessions in the joint chambers and everything. But he's saying here, if we resume after everything, I'm recommending, if we resume, he's afraid before somebody destroy the chair. And now he's saying, if we resume. He did not say when we resume. If we resume, I'm recommending. Let's listen one more time.
If we are to resume active work after everything.
Okay, if we are to resume. If we are to resume active work after everything. So what were they doing? Were they not actively working? What were they doing?
It's a historical one for us. And I'm recommending, if we are to resume active work after everything, if we are to resume from the Christmas break, If we are to resume active work after everything, if we are to resume for the Christmas. If we are to resume active work after everything, if we are to resume for the if we are to resume active work after everything, if we are to resume for the Christmas break, after everything, I'm recommending to the leadership that the current leadership can produce their own chair, that we can take this chair to the National Museum to be kept there for historical references. That tomorrow after the war in 2006, when election was conducted in 2005, a speaker was elected, a deputy speaker was elected. On the basis of that, after they were elected, this was a chair they used. If you go at the museum outside, you will see the vehicle that Chancellor used. You will see the vehicle that Doe used and all ex-presidents. So I think we can also historicalize this as well, to see this as the first elected speaker of the national of the legislature of Liberia in post-war, which was Speaker Ellen Mervyn Snow Jr. and the first deputy speaker John Toba Molba.
The public saw you shedding tears this time. Do you care to tell the public what was that tear all about?
You saw it. I didn't say it out. We entered the chamber, the joint chamber, and we saw the destruction that was done there. So it was massive. It was least expected. You saw it. I didn't say it out. We entered the chamber, the joint chamber, and we saw the destruction that was done there. So it was massive. It was least expected. Sorry, I didn't say it out. We entered the chamber, the joint chamber, and we saw the destruction that was done there. So it was massive. It was least expected. The destruction that was done there. So it was massive. It was least expected. The destruction that was done there. So it was massive. It was least expected. The destruction that was done there. So it was massive. It was least expected. Saw the destruction that was done there. So it was massive. It was least expected.
Wow. Wow. Andrew Lawson says, wow. And Andrew Lawson is one of those tortured Liberians by the joint security. Yeah. They were falsely accused and implicated in the Capitol building fire. He's following the broadcast from wherever he's at. Welcome to you there, Mr. Lawson. Great to have you on here tonight again. He says, wow. Binta Garaba, welcome. Farafi says, Flubbish, Condolion, and Chemical Ali know what happened to that building. Okay, Tuesday was the day that Joseph Boakai signed the book of condolence. Tuesday was the day Vandela Patrick led the protests at the Capitol. Okay, that very Tuesday. So when were these chairs brought into the Capitol? That they were not captured on any video. Eh? When were these chairs brought to the Capitol? That they were not captured on any video. Okay? Yeah. And Emmanuel Bro, wasn't he sure that they would have resumed active work, for which he used the word if instead of when we resume? If we resume. Yeah. If we resume. Peter Sai, welcome to you. Stella Blaine, welcome. Mohammed Sharif, welcome. Okay? Active work, for which he used the... All right. All of these guys were not called to answer any questions by the joint security. Okay? When we say we came to rescue the country and nobody is above the law, and Joseph Boakai will tell the Liberian people that this place is not a place for gangsters and hooligans and what have you. Eh? If Boyka would tell the Liberian people that, then he should allow the investigation to follow every lead. This is Joseph Boyka speaking on the grounds of the Capitol, flanked by Richard Nangbekun, Jeremiah Kpankun, and behind Jeremiah Kpankun is Speaker J. Funati Koffa. On the grounds of the Capitol that morning, when the fire engulfed the place, Chemical Mo Ali, who sent the water trucks, who did the video, was nowhere on the grounds of the Capitol. He didn't want his footprints, his fingerprints, his trademark, whatever he's able to do, or whether he's in the know of what happened, and that the destruction was so massive, they least expected it, he didn't want to see it. So Chemical Ali was not there. He was not on the grounds. But listen to Joseph Boyka talk to the Liberian people, the international partners, that day of the incident.
You have problem, we have the rule of law, we have every way in this place to be able to listen to you, but we're not going to accept this. And we're asking the Minister of Justice, all of the security apparatus, including our friends, to investigate this letter. People who are culprit, who will deal with them, and will set the tune for all other people who, when they get angry, they burn down the police, they destroy this. We're not going to allow this. So we just want to say to console the members of the first family in this government, that we're in sympathy with them, but the destruction we have established. And we're not going to allow this to happen in this country. But people who have problems, we have the way to remedy all the issues in this country. So that's all I have to tell you. I'm happy that you are here. You will look at yourself, but we're not going to settle for this. This is not a place for hooligans. This is a place for responsible people. This is not a place for hooligans. This is a place for responsible people who are. This is not a place for hooligans. This is a place for responsible people. This is not a place for hooligans. This is a place for responsible people.
So he said, this is not a place for hooligans. This is a place for responsible people. So, who are the hooligans that Boyka was speaking about? Who? Who? Who are the hooligans? Look at where Speaker Koffa is, behind VP Kun, Jeremiah Kpankun. Look to the side of Boyka. That's Richard Kun. Let me go back to see if I can get them all to have Richard Kun face on this thing. Eh? You saw Koffa, all right? I'm trying to make you to see Richard Kun face. Richard Kun is right there. Instead of standing behind, he's right there with Joseph Boyka. Okay? I mean, that's the most Richard Kuhn is right there, right in the forefront, and Koffa is way in the back. And when he spoke about this place is not a place for hooligans and gangsters and all of that, his hand went in the direction of Koffa. You heard the police RG talk about the building was secured on November 8th by the joint security, by the police, based on what was happening. Okay? Based on what was happening. But you just heard Joseph Boakai speak about the rule of law. This country will go by the rule of law, XYZ, blah, blah, blah. Does he respect the law? Does he have any relationship with the Constitution? Favor Morris, welcome. Kowina Dio, my daughter-in-law. How are you tonight? Welcome there from Minnesota. Let me welcome A.B. Kolleh, and then we're going to continue. Brother Kolleh, welcome. How you doing?
Yeah, brother. Good evening to you, and good evening to the great lineup.
Yeah.
And of course, let me say good evening to the Liberians both at home and abroad. It's great to be here. But this is a fascinating time in our country.
It is.
This is a bogus case.
Very.
And let me just quickly highlight this before you proceed, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
The police legally they don't have a case.
No, they don't.
And I just want to just for all of us to
AB. Tamasa, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, I think AB got a problem. We can't hear him. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you'll soon be on. You'll soon be back.
Hello?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah.
there?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay. Yes, like I said, the charges that they listed, they charged the people for arson. I just want people to define arson. Arson is to initiate fire intentionally.
Right.
And the question bears, the people you are charging, everything all of the pieces of evidence that they have adduced thus far in court,
Yeah.
they are all circumstantial. Arson meaning the person must be on the scene to initiate fire.
Right.
These people, they were never there. Except to tell that there are pieces of evidence they got somewhere that they want to hold back.
Mm-hmm.
But if that's the case, if you say the man conspire, that's a different charge.
That's a different charge.
But if you charge him for arson, an arsonist, somebody that intentionally initiate fire, especially on the building to burn it. So I just wanted to highlight that. But we'll delve into it further, my brother.
Absolutely.
The guy said they are keeping their hardcore evidence.
For where?
For where? No, let me tell you, Delano, just before my brother come in the court of law, especially a jury trial, the preliminary, because if you don't, if your evidence is not sufficient, there's a possibility that the magistrate court can even dismiss.
They dismiss the case. Yeah.
So the case got to be solid for the judge to be in a position to take it to the grand jury. You understand? So
Yeah.
Whatever they got there, we're waiting to see it.
We're waiting to see.
Yeah.
Now,
Day 3 tomorrow.
So PV power witnesses they got.
I know. The case, the pieces of evidence, whatever they got there, we would deconstruct and reconstruct that case.
That's what Koffa said.
Yes, it will be
Yeah.
deconstructed and reconstructed logically to make sense to people.
Absolutely.
It's great to be here, my brother.
No doubt. Welcome.
Absolutely.
Thank you. All right, folks. Again, welcome to all of you. If you just joined us here, Gabriel West, there from Philadelphia. Welcome. Musa Brown, Joda Agbaji, Dedet. Emmanuel Bro, arson is the criminal act of setting fire to a property. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. So, worker who has no relationship with the Constitution, who have never respected the ruling of the Supreme Court, now one is the one talking about rule of law. What a mockery. What a mockery. Yeah, boy, you Zena. How you doing? You are 1.5 hours late, but you good. You can stay take your makeup test after you review the pages, okay? Yeah. All right. So that was Boaka. All right. After all of these things that we've shown you here, the crux of the matter here, they say when the Christmas will be good, you will know from the eve. Right? Here is
See, exactly.
exactly when the Christmas will be good, you will know from the eve.
Yeah.
Here is Unity Party chairman. We call him Lucifer Tappe. They asked him, Edward Tama, and yet the name Tama. Dilano Tamasa. So, Edward Tama and Tamasa. Yeah. Edward Tama asks Lucifer Tappe, is your government corrupt? It choked him. That question choked him.
He wanted to go PP too.
He wanted to go PP. Yeah, he wanted to go PP. Boy, the guy he just laugh at you and say, okay, go PP and come back. Take a look, take a listen. Yeah.
Never do that. He would never rob this country, I can assure you.
Mr. Chairman, is your government corrupt? Oh, it's going to sell out.
The brother would never.
Mr. Chairman, is your government corrupt? Oh, it's going to sell out.
And that's the program.
What the program?
Yeah, what the program Liberia Today. Liberia Today. Is your government corrupt? On the program Liberia Today. Today, things that happen in Liberia Today. On ELTV, ELBC Radio.
Wow. The man could not vouch for his own government.
No.
This is troubling, Mr. Gilmore.
Let me play again.
You're too right.
Let me play again.
Is your government
Mr.
corrupt?
Chairman, is your government corrupt?
What?
Oh, it's going to sell out. Mr. Chairman, is your government corrupt?
What?
Oh, it's going to sell out.
Yeah, that's
The man, what a guy in your mouth straight.
What a guy in your mouth, man. You want a PP break?
The man could not vouch for his government.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
And this is the chairman for the Unity Party.
Yeah.
What? Because he said Dr. Tappet. From where?
Yeah.
Wow.
Lucifer Tappet.
Yeah.
Tamasa.
Yeah, Mr. Gilman.
Edward Tama asking that question on national TV.
Yeah.
Is your government corrupt?
And he said, I can't answer
He
it.
couldn't answer. He can't answer that.
But
No.
Delano, not only he was quiet, but he said that one I can't answer it.
I can't, yeah.
Are you kidding me? At least if he could pivot to something different. But he was emphatic. He said, I can't answer that one.
I can't answer that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the government we have in Liberia today.
But dear brother, the Sasa would have fully here can talk about now. I caught the mayor like they will.
According that other question came from nowhere.
So it's a clear indication that the government is corrupt.
The government is corrupt.
And they know it.
And mind you, he's one of the, I think he's one of I think he's the chairperson of the board of
National Port Authority.
Port Authority.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just this three wording question that.
Mm-hmm.
Is your government corrupt?
This
and Dr. Tappet cannot.
He couldn't answer. This clip is about 18 seconds. 12 seconds pause. He could not answer. 12 seconds pause. Is your government corrupt? 12 seconds pause. He could not answer.
Of this country, I can assure you.
Mr. Chairman, is your government corrupt? Oh, it's allowed.
And he laughed with it.
He laughed. Not even 12 seconds, but 14 seconds.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
Seconds pause.
Journalist Tamalafa.
Yeah, oh my man.
He can play football, but he play football in not only he play football in Montreal.
He play Montreal.
Yeah.
You see, the question was strategic, Mr. Gilman. Tama knows exactly he's a reverend. So he cannot be a reverend and lied.
Yeah, Lucifer.
And that question was a straightforward, pointed question at him.
Yeah.
Is your government corrupt? To say no, Lucifer.
But Delano, even as that, he could just
because he knows his government is corrupt, Mr. Gilman. Yeah. That's what I just want to just point to. He knows clearly that his government is
corrupt. Yeah.
So there's something that he cannot come to say no.
No.
He said, I can't answer this question.
Huh.
But they're corrupt.
Very.
There's no secret in it, Mr. Gilman.
I think he hesitated or refused to answer because he's head for NPA board of directors, and maybe he thought Tama was coming with another question from NPA. Yeah, about NPA.
But it was coming. Tama, there's something there. You know? Yeah. Oh, Tama only want to set the basis of his question. That's why he asked that straightforward question to him.
Yeah.
Based on his answer.
And he did not just say a department, he said the government.
The government.
Yeah. The government.
At least they're gonna ask and say there's corruption at the national port.
Yeah.
And maybe that one that somebody say, okay, narrow it down.
But it's not government.
Damn it.
So even having here on a department there too.
Yeah.
pounds,
I know that chat room then they're busting with that. They're angry with
they're angry over that. Yeah. They are very angry over that.
What? Just imagine Nathaniel Magee sitting here in the capacity as CDC chairman or or Luther or Jangako,
yeah.
and he asked me that kind of question. Then he laughed.
He laughed.
You know what I mean?
After 14 seconds pause,
Yeah, man.
then he just laughed.
Yeah.
Eh? Tina Cooper, how are you? Welcome from Denver, Colorado. Eh?
But the first thing the government was still trying to formulate when the Imperial administration was still sitting when they wrote up a letter for acquiring about 5 vehicles at the time. They start the corruption before we start coming to government. Before taking seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a shame. It is
It's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame.
It's your government.
It's the chairman of the Unity Party.
The chairman of the
governing party, chairman, and chairperson of the board of NPA.
Yeah.
They're asking about his entire government.
Is the government corrupt?
Whether the government is corrupt, or if the government is corrupt. And he laughed.
He's not able to answer.
And you have people that are struggling in their villages. There's no medication in various, pharmacies and other areas in other part of the country.
Right. Nothing.
And you're laughing.
You're laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see the unseriousness in these people. The people just taking our country for a ride.
They're taking the country for a ride.
Yeah.
It's a sad thing.
You're laughing. You even said serious to see how bad you can answer the question and explain certain things further. And you laugh about it. That the whole thing said so. The men laughing about it.
Ask me that same question, Tamasa. Ask me that question.
CEO, Honorable Gilman.
Yeah.
Is your government corrupt?
Are you kidding me? Corrupt? You don't see what we're doing here?
That's the thing.
You don't see what's happening in the government, in the country?
Exactly.
Are you kidding me? Where can you point? What can you point to as corruption?
That's my point.
Put it back on the journalist.
On the man. But the man laugh about it and say he can't answer the question.
Yeah.
He has no answer for that question. Can you imagine that, Mr. Gilmore? I mean, it's a serious thing, Mr. Gilmore. This question is a small question, to be frank. I'm surprised. It could even say GM minister said they could tell him, Mr. Man, don't try me, man. My government not corrupt.
Of course not.
For what indication you coming up to ask me this question?
Besides the standard bearer, that's the next man here in the party.
Yeah.
Yep.
The party chairman.
The party chairman.
Well, listen.
And man laugh, the message. There's no answer to that question.
This man just telling you that he cannot even serve as a character witness for Joseph Boakai. That's what he told you.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, for me.
Exactly. And the word corrupt or corruption, it's not just stealing money.
No.
There's political corruption.
Yeah.
A rule of law corruption.
Corruption, yeah.
Removing Speaker Koffa.
System-wise and everything.
Yeah. Everything.
Yeah. And for me, it is good. At least, the Luther, Dr. Luther's what, and I don't know you can say Lucifer or what. I mean, he just addressing our points because we said they are corrupt.
Wow.
Yeah. We said it. So if tomorrow we say no, you guys are not, we open to this.
I think he got flat-footed. He got caught flat-footed.
Yeah.
This should be. He expected softball question, especially owing to the fact that he went to EFBC, where they got out, where literally is their station for now.
Pound here we accommodate that.
and at time I was asking, so the best percent come from 4 years, time I get getting soft pass. Yeah, our man.
Yeah.
You see.
And Otello Delon said if JMB got balls, he should have fired Tapper immediately. Absolutely.
Yeah. It's
and Clay Richards, Luther Tapper was one of the men who were digging under George Weah at the executive mansion. Yep. And Divine, how did he become Reverend? Yeah. And Rebecca Sear, especially a pastor and party chairman for that reason.
But this is not Luther first time lying.
No.
This been lying about his burning of his house.
Yeah, the burning of his house, yeah.
To arsonists.
Yeah.
Not knowing it was an electrical problem.
It was an electrical problem, yeah.
Yes.
Kolleh M. Dogba, the state witnesses appeared confused to such an extent that Pepe refused to testify, as the state lawyers wore dark glasses due to the pressure from the defense team. The courtroom atmosphere became uncomfortable for them, causing the state lawyers to avoid taking breaks, despite restroom begging them.
The former speaker say this time around they didn't go for bathroom people.
Yeah, they didn't go for breaks. They didn't go for
No. That was a good thing.
Wow.
Mr. Gilbert, this question, this is the chairperson of the Unity Party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say, Mr. Gilbert, the man took the party election money. You remember? So he was supposed to take what, 350,000 or so to the Bureau County. Yeah.
To celebrate the
inauguration. And he took I think 1,000 from each
party chairman.
Yeah.
Each local chairman.
County. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he did.
He took $15,000.
Yeah. No, more than 15,000. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
10,000, 1,000 each, like 15,000. Yeah.
Yeah, every county chair, yeah.
Every county chair, he took 15,000 for that money. 10,000, 1,000, sorry, for that money. Okay. Telling you. That's where we find ourselves in this country with
the rescue mission, they tear into the 1 year again, I'm telling you. The best with him.
I want to be in that chat room. I want to be in Unity Party chat room right now. Hey, the Digging Diva Department, our crew members.
Yeah.
If you're in there, you get something for us, please don't hesitate.
Now I hesitate.
The department get friendly forces everywhere.
Yeah, now I hesitate.
You are now hesitate. We got my man. I'm not joking you. We got friendly forces everywhere.
Everywhere.
It's
possible I take a speech out from that place and over.
That's why I put an announcement out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all members of the
department. Yeah. All right. If you just join us here, let's take you back into time. Yeah. 2 clips we played earlier by the police RG, where he spoke about the burning of the Capitol building. We did a post earlier today that says that the IG said they took the keys from the sergeant at arms. Those who committed the crime took the keys from the sergeant at arms. But he actually said from the deputy chief clerk. And the deputy chief clerk have died. The sergeant at arms also died today in Ghana. All right. So let's go back on those tapes. I'll play the 2 tapes for you. We'll analyze it a little bit, and then we'll move on to something else, and then we'll begin to take your calls. Okay. So here is the IG, Gregory Coleman. Yeah. And Gabriel West said Tape's first corruption money was 80,000, and he ran to America with it. He did. Take a look, take a listen here to Greg Coleman.
The law is being violated. We step in and we make sure we enforce it. On December 10, 2024, the police investigation did establish that suspect Kivi Bar, alias Kaba, and Joan Ginanti attempted to ignite fire on a circuit breaker panel on the second floor using gasoline. This was an act. This act was a precursor to the larger plan to destroy the entire Capitol building. The law is being violated. We step in and we make sure we enforce it. On December 10, 2024, the police investigation did establish that suspect Kivi Bar, alias Kogar, and John Ginati attempted to ignite fire on a circuit breaker panel on the second floor using gasoline. This was an act. This act was a precursor to the larger plan to destroy the entire Capitol building. The law is being.
Okay, you heard him there. He's talking about that first fire incident at the Capitol, where we saw around the electrical plug or switch and what have you, and they were able to put it out. He said that was the precursor to the larger plan to burn down the Capitol. Let's go to the second video. And in this video, he will tell us about who took the keys and why.
Intensified over time, requiring law enforcement intervention. November 8, 2024, Thomas Isaac Etheridge, staff of former Speaker, and Patrick Moore seized the keys of the Deputy Chief Clerk office, indicating signs of sabotage. November 10, 2024, the Joint Chambers intensified over time, requiring law enforcement intervention. November 8, 2024, Thomas Isaac.
Okay, the first part here should interest all of us. The first part here, he said the Joint Security took over the Capitol building. Listen to Kolleh. That's what he said here. On November 8th, the Joint Security took over the Capitol building to instill law and order or to protect it. Then he went on to say that on December 10th, Tom Etheridge and the other gentleman seized the keys from the Deputy Chief Clerk office to stage the arson, to burn the building down. But mind you, December 6, 2024, the Supreme Court issued her ruling that says the renegade lawmakers led by Richard Nangbe-Kun were in the wrong. That was the ultra-virus ruling. So how can somebody who have just won a case at the Supreme Court 4 days after be so angry to set the building on fire or to plot to set the building on fire? Let's go back and listen. Pala Urita Reto, welcome to you. How are you? Claire Richards, let's go back and listen.
Intensified over time, requiring law enforcement intervention.
Okay. Whatever intensify over time that require law enforcement intervention, he's speaking about the Capitol building. That the police went in, intervened, took siege, and began to protect or man the place.
Intensified over time, requiring law enforcement intervention. November 8, 2024, Thomas Isaac Etheridge, staff of former Speaker, and Patrick Moore seized the keys of the Deputy Chief Clerk office, indicating signs of sabotage. November 8, 2024, Thomas Isaac Etheridge, staff of former Speaker, and Patrick Moore seized the keys of the Deputy Chief Clerk office, indicating signs of sabotage.
November 8th, Tom Etheridge and Patrick Moore seized the keys from the Deputy Chief Clerk's office. So what happened? When they seized the keys, did they keep the keys? Were they reined in, investigated, keys taken from them, or nothing was done? From November 8th to December 18th. How many days is that? Delano Tamasa, take it away.
Wow, Mr. Gilbert.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the police RG press conferences, surrounding the whole thing, extremely confusing. The fact of the matter is, when the whole battle started, they brought extra, John security team
To the
to take
capital.
over the entire capital.
Right.
So if he come up to say the 8th of November, the two staff of the former speaker went and took the
keys
from the deputy chief clerk.
Yeah.
And then we experienced this issue about the capital burning in December.
Yeah. 1 month, 10 days later.
Going to almost a month, after a month and some days.
Yeah, 1 month, 10 days
then
later.
how with the chief clerk, this guy will take the key and there's nothing happening. There's no complaints.
And then the chief clerk ended
no
up dying.
investigation.
The deputy chief clerk ended up dying.
He ended up dying? What are you saying? Dying where?
Die. The deputy chief clerk died, you know?
No, he died.
When?
The guy died.
He died last week. The deputy chief clerk died. The sergeant at arms also died today.
Yeah.
Oh.
All of these people that are supposed to testify.
Yeah, those are major witnesses.
Yeah.
Because those people will be subpoenaed eventually. Even if Gregory is available. Defense counsel will ask the court to subpoena them.
Yeah. So, Mr. Gilmore, I think that the whole investigation, from the onset has been compromised. So at the end of the day, look, one processes are now followed, recklessness comes in, and that's what is ongoing. I mean, like the major players, you're talking about the deputy chief clerk, and now you're saying that the deputy chief clerk passed just a week ago or last week.
Michael Asibu said 2 days ago. Said the deputy chief clerk died 2 days ago, and then the sergeant at arms died today.
Wait on, Mr. Gilmore. Where I come in? Wait, what you say? The deputy chief clerk died 2 days ago, and the sergeant at arms died today.
Yeah, but then the Unity Party people say they're not mysterious death. You didn't see it on the post on the page?
No, I came from what?
And then the guy died in Ghana, and Gregory Kolleh have been going to Ghana frequently lately.
What's going on?
Almost spending weekends in Ghana and coming back the next day.
It's a serious thing going on in that country, Mr. Gilmore. It's
yeah.
I don't know. You said I should take it from there, but I'll just leave it right there too. Maybe if you take it from there. I'll pass that home. I just try to process the news that I just got in that the deputy chief clerk down and the sergeant at arms today.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah.
You like what you say? You're leaving right there.
No, I'll just leave it right there.
I'm gonna take it from there, but I'll just leave it right there.
Let me process it other one. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Did I not do one of Lucifer Tape?
If they say I'm take it from them, I'll leave it right there.
I will leave it there.
I'll leave that one right there because the investigation going on and things are getting so complex.
Yeah.
Everything just getting upside down. We don't know what. I don't know. I don't know what the guy wants.
The justice minister Oswald Tweh said he coming to dig up all cases under the CDC government to investigate the deaths of people and this and that. But here we are, 2 mysterious deaths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eh? 2
Because
mysterious
the sergeant and the sergeant and that of the deputy chief clerk.
Deputy chief clerk.
These are guys that were in the middle of the heat of the whole conflict.
These 2 people supported the
cool group.
The renegade lawmakers.
Yes.
Wow.
They supported them.
The opposition and the minority need to start running with a story to understand what's going on.
What's going on? Yeah.
Yes. They need to magnify.
In less than just 3 days.
Yeah.
Less than 3 days. Who else gonna die? That why Speaker Koffa say, tell the IG when I call me. When I call me.
Yeah. I heard it.
Yeah. He can probably send it through the phone. You wanna call me? As long as man hear your voice, it will happy. So that giving you that. Yeah.
It's a serious situation, Mr. Gilmore.
The AR type.
Yeah. They put in the phone.
They put in the phone. Yeah.
I'll leave it right there.
Orita Reto said, what killed them? We said it died under mysterious circumstances. We investigated.
Investigation continues.
Investigation continues. We'll do a special show on Sunday, like we did last Sunday, to bring you to speed with our investigation from Triple D. But let me welcome the lone lady on here tonight, Miss Dopo. Sarah, welcome. How you doing? Fine.
Doing great, Sarah. Again, I didn't news the deputy chief clerk and that the sergeant at arms in less than 3 days. I'm telling you, it's a serious news there.
They're supposed to testify.
Yeah.
But you heard Koffa today. Maybe I should go back to play that tape before you come in. Yeah, let me play that tape before you come in. Yeah. We heard Koffa today talk about the prosecutors or prosecution should not avoid bringing these people to the witness stand. Okay? Yeah. He said they should not avoid bringing these people to the witness stand. All right. This is Fanatic Koffa. Speaker J. Fanatic Koffa. You don't want to hear me calling him speaker? Go play your own speaker. Yeah.
The prosecution tried to avoid the fact that the police was in charge of the building at all times.
You heard that? The prosecution is trying to avoid that police was in charge of the building at all times. And you heard Gregory Coleman said it also.
Yeah.
That on November 8th, the police intervened to take control of the place. Let's go back on those.
The prosecution tried to avoid the fact that the police was in charge of the building at all times, relevant to this conspiracy and this action. So you will be unable to avoid a trial of this matter, bringing the police in as co-conspirators, if indeed arson occurred. The second surprising thing is the state witness testified, right, that the evidence, the plastic cups and the stuff they used to transport the gasoline, they wasted the gasoline on in the building, they lighted, then they took the cups, they ran outside, and they threw them in the yard. So they say they found the evidence outside of the vicinity. That doesn't make sense, right? Finally, it's a hodgepodge of recordings unrelated Okay, there is no direct evidence of relationship to the fire. Abu Kamara, Jacob Debbie are colleagues of mine, and we will talk almost every day to matters that pertain to legislative business. During that time, also remember, the legislature was tense. Okay, the legislature was tense. So to take a recording where about the president how he said that's evidence of fire, I mean, I was truly disappointed today. The good thing is they didn't take as many bathroom breaks, but the evidence is just as weak. They didn't take as many bathroom breaks, but the evidence is just as weak. Good thing is they didn't take as many bathroom breaks, but the evidence is just as weak. Good thing is they didn't take as many bathroom breaks, but the evidence is just as weak.
They didn't take many bathroom breaks, but the evidence is just as weak. Sarah Dopo.
Yes, sir.
Let's hear you.
Mr. German, I'm telling you, I don't see any way, any reason why this government is going to win this case. I mean, everything.
You know, it's sounding very low.
Yeah, you sounded far from the phone. Miss Dopo. Yeah.
Let me adjust myself. I'll come
Okay. All right. Abby, let's hear you. Our lines are open, folks. You can call us here 313-957-9702, WhatsApp and direct 313-957-9702. Our lines are open for calls. All right. Yeah, take it away, Abby.
You know, the evidence have started to being deconstructed already.
Right.
And it's going to be done in the public too, as well as in the courtroom. Because public opinion will matter in this particular issue too. And people will see the hypocrisy and, of course, the political manipulations in the whole process here.
Right.
Because in November, if you're telling people that, but then, mind you, the time Gregory Kolleh was giving out, he was speaking at that time, the December 17th riot, a protest had not happened.
No.
Okay? So, obviously, by November, if you have police taking seat of the Capitol building, obviously, their presence there will reinforce by December 17th.
It was.
So, what are you saying here? And to the point that there
we saw police beating legislators from the rule of law caucus in the building. In the building. Yeah.
That included Yaka Kolba and all the people shopping there all over the place.
Yeah.
Meaning they were in control of that building at the time.
Absolutely.
They were in control, yeah.
And there was no record to indicate that these people they were even taking in for questioning or even making statement.
Right.
Right? So how do you reconcile that?
How?
There's a building that somebody says, oh, you know that place is open, anybody can go in and come out. That's not true. That's not true, because if that was the case, the people are not going to be fighting breaking doors over there.
No.
So if at this point in time, so look, my brother, is that and besides, in the court of law, the burden of proof lies on the accuser. Not the accused. The accuser, where the burden of proof lies. So
right.
you have to come. We are a game and make the presentation, make the case.
Make the case.
But because there's nothing there's no there. So obviously,
no there, no.
Yeah, this is where we are. Yeah, there's potential witnesses, because
witnesses die.
Those people will be subpoenaed. Even the police.
Absolutely.
They will have to be. The defense counsel will request it. And the good thing about it, you got high-profile lawyers that are even volunteering, like today, or Councilor Gonglo. He joined the team.
Otiawa Gonglo.
Oh yeah. He joined
the Koffa team. Yeah, the defense team. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh yeah. So that's where we are, my brother.
Absolutely.
Thank
you. Let's go back to Sarah. Yeah, Miss Dopo.
Mr. Gamer, if we don't be very careful, these guys they will bring our country down into ashes. I'm telling you, this is something that is tantamount to chaos. You just grab people, you don't have any evidence whatsoever, and put them in jail.
Yeah.
Now you come to the part where you're supposed to present the evidence, and people dying back to back.
People dying back to back.
This just show how wicked these people are. Very wicked. Liberian people, I'm telling you. The video he was showing about the lady that was talking about how they listen to Spoon, and Spoon lied to them, and told them to vote for this man, and here they are today. Liberian people, you open your eyes, eh? They party they call United Party. When you hear that name anywhere, you better run.
You better
These
run.
people ain't mean no business for us, for our country. Look how today they were talking about a Baka want to bypass the legislation to go sell oil black to individuals.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? This man have gotten so emboldened because they have successfully removed speaker. They have done a lot of other things so they think they can do anything.
You can do anything.
Yeah, this is the pattern.
Yep.
That's just a party, but no Koffa now will be free. They will be free because this is just ridiculous.
It is.
You don't have evidence of people and you want to go after them. You got your speakership now, sit down with it now. Sit down with your speakership, do what you gotta do. Leave the people alone.
Yep.
Yeah, man, Mr. Gilman.
But they have a target. And the target is not Funati Koffa.
Yep.
We're waiting for the target.
The target is George Weah.
I know.
Yeah.
The entire Liberia knows.
Yeah. Let me take some calls and then we'll come to you, gentlemen. Lieutenant T.S. Wabi, welcome to you. Dexter Tweh, welcome. All of you just joining us there. Gatti, Passaway, Lena Addison Outland, welcome to all of you there. Let's go to our phone lines and take our first caller. Joyce Lamaga, Wim. Joycey, welcome.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
How you doing, George?
Look, you see why I say when we the reaction, I ask all that question. When I come to the wait to massage, just left it right there.
Yeah.
Reaction, when I speak out my long time, when I pick up from where you left it and carry the word, you know.
Okay, reach to you.
Go dying back to back. Yeah. See, you was that take it from there. I said, no, I'm leave it there.
I never seen the one before. The deputy chief clerk, the sergeant arm, the judge back to back like that.
I'm not saying, Mr. Kim, there's no warning to all the security and the police people are like capital building the day of the fire.
Yeah.
If you know your husband was there, and you know your wife was there, you better start warning them to run away now before they start dying one.
Or they will not eat for nobody.
They will not drink water except for anybody because they don't even know
in that building
who they're gonna drink from, who they're gonna eat from, because there are two people that had a key. That's what we understand testifying. They already gone where they were single. They just like bam bam bam.
Yeah.
You be careful because all of you are gonna get understand. They tell you sorry unity party. And you put your hands inside. We agree. Right now, we agree to everything United Party do to you.
Right.
You want to answer that question? The whole world, you must make sure the whole world watching the program. Everybody listening to it, they case there. You look at CC lawyer there, and you look at it and say the people were in the dating in 7 minutes, they bring the profile, the waste gas, then they continue with the magic, then they can't put it also. So I will go point someone and I think the match and continue to put it right there to think it can't find me.
Yeah.
It's a demon. Unity Party get a long way to go. As you said, the target is George Weah, and they got the wrong target. They will try and they will try. George Weah not perfect. I will not say he's perfect. He can't waste him. But when he do too bad, they think who he can do, they can bless him. They can call it too bad. So I get one message for one person, maybe you're not part of your topic, but I need Sadisa to come closer. I need Gene Tiba to come closer to the TV while watching now. You said again $2,000 right to each person, right? George, we are talking $2,000 you pay people school fee in Ghana, Nigeria, Togo, and he sent people to the hospital. And up to now, he's still spending $2,000. What he tell you, $2,000 you can't tell him.
Yeah.
He need to kind of explain what he do. 2,000 that do okay. Whether he gets on the mommy do or Gian do or Nancy do, then he can't explain no story here. Because everybody in Liberia just wanted one man called George to take the whole Liberia property and put on here. He not your grandfather. He's your son. He tried to save Liberia, and you say you want him, you're leaving alone. Then they wet each other, they children each other, they creation kind of each other. Liberia people, you will not catch your we are for all. So that Boka will put a flare on you before put on touch your we are. I listen, Mr. Kimo. So my son, don't be afraid your city. Speak your man. They can't find you in America here. Before they pop out talent, before they reach you, ask not carry them already. You see, speak your mind.
Thank you, Lobage. I emote you, no problem.
No doubt. Dorothy, these are you, and then we'll go to Emmanuel Tier.
Yeah, hello, my people.
Hello, welcome.
I'm Mr. Gamer.
Yeah.
I want to ask one question. The question here, what I want to ask. When just we are our president, we are came out and said on Sunday on Voice of Liberia,
yeah,
people Sherry, and say Liberians, you come out on Monday. Petition, the we are saying. Then before chicken can crow, we saw that boy there when he walking, he put he do buka. Gregory Kolleh, he run to the radio station. The only thing I was watching between here that he loved it was dead.
You pa?
Oh, these are you, thank you.
But the only thing I saw that red
Don't
boy
repeat
that
it
was
again. Just go ahead. Yeah.
Plenty people listen to you.
that
Plenty
red that was looking. And the guy answered, the guy said, you looking angry. You looking frustrated against that. What's going on? He said, I'm angry because they got I'm my official's telephone number and our location where we live and stuff and things. And you say you joke it. Why you scared? You think that you want carrying that toto between your legs?
Dorothy.
Yeah.
Cool off on that other top of that.
You think that you want carry that? Eh?
You can say you think that you want be man. We get man picking them too.
Yeah. Let's look at what president we are did what you were doing. What your things say, you stupid, you not educated, this, that. The country for 14 years civil war. You got generous, former generous. People were disarmed, they're not going to rehabilitation. You come to take them out of the streets. They shouldn't ride keke, they shouldn't ride the war, they shouldn't ride that war. They shouldn't do this, they shouldn't do that. That's why he gave the people their chance to fame for themselves. Because he didn't have a job to create for them.
Right.
And your people sat down in the America and telling Gregory Kolleh, get it off the streets. Get it go back to the village. Who the hell you guys think you guys are? Liberia belongs for the native.
It belongs to everybody. For everybody. Dorothy, thank you. We'll take you next time.
Don't stop. Let me end my story.
All right.
Okay. I don't call it. Let me end my story. You go over there, you go pay money, gas river, and the people dry and build their houses. You go there, you're breaking their homes in down. And the rescue you went for over there. Our inbox are foot. People are begging every day. They will just jump in your inbox. Because the country is hard. And you sit down there, you think you talking about a key or something, you book out your hand, you walking and data do that something. Why you don't try nonsense on money? We're gonna bring that fucking government down.
Okay. Emmanuel Tier.
All right now.
Yeah.
I
hung up on her. I mean, we can't tell one person to start all of that.
Mr. Gilman, how you doing?
I'm good. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thanks to the panelists. You know, Mr. Gilman, what's going on in our country, some of our rights, is still, like for me, I'm not really understanding what's really happening.
Mm-hmm.
In that Capitol building, I think there were 3 different instances that took place. The first fire took place, and the second one is the one that they pulled from the cover there on, and the third one happened. But no one knew the outcomes of the first and the third one.
No.
So I don't know. Why are people not asking questions concerning the first and the third one before linking these people to the second one here? Because there should be something happening. And another thing is the chairs that the speaker and the deputy speaker can use.
Right.
Those chairs was in our rectangle there. The very day that chair was removed, the next day the fire incident
took place. Correct.
What was the intent of people taking that chairs?
But you heard James Kolleh say.
I listened to that.
Yeah, he said we're afraid before somebody destroyed them, so that was the intent.
Yeah, then he said we least expected
we least expected the damage, the destruction. Yeah, it was huge.
I think his statement indicted him more than what they're looking for right now.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Gilman, it's so bad that our country are going this way. Thank you.
No doubt. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tia. All right, we'll go to our panelists for their closing thoughts, their takeaways, and all of that. But folks, please, if we allow you on the phone to say something, please, regardless of the relationship, please let's not be profane with one another or with anybody. Yeah, let's be civil. You know, there are words you can use that we'll all laugh about. We'll not consider it to be insults or to be profanities, but you can't throw those kind of heavy bombs there like that. Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted a real bazooka there.
A bazooka there.
We're giving them more matter there.
Yeah.
What a planning so far? What a planning?
Crystal?
Fallujah.
Yeah, Fallujah have fallen tonight. The fall of Fallujah. Yeah. Miss Dopo, take it away. Let's get your thoughts.
No, I will not be like Tamasa. I will not leave it right there. I will take it away.
Yeah. No, let me kind Tamasa defense. Tamasa was shocked. He didn't know about it that those 2 people died.
Just died at the same time, back to back like that.
Yeah.
I mean, the sergeant and also the deputy chief clerk just died like that within 3 days' time. No, seriously going on in our country.
I'm telling you.
So I can't take it from there. I'll leave it right there.
Leave it right there.
I mean, process that debut first before we can go on.
Yeah.
Thank you for the show. I wanted to actually call you to suggest. I wonder.
Yeah. Go ahead, Miss Dopo.
You hearing me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was saying, I said I will call you so we can discuss that behind the scene because I wanted us to have at least an hour of Masses Reloaded. Masses Reloaded is a program where we will expose all the lies that the cash reloaded can be loading.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll come up with some kind of plan so that we can do that. But it was a great show. You know, as always, we want to come here and talk to our people. One of the videos that really broke my heart when I watched it was that lady when she was talking about how they were listening to Spoon and Spoon lied to them.
Lied to them, yeah.
For them to vote for Omen Bwaka and look at where they are right now. And Yes, in the morning she had been selling her market up to 12
On the $60 she made.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mr. That
She had
video
to- she had to send $10 to go buy water.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'll tell you how some of the things that the people listen to. And then they you know, some of the things that we say here, and then people kind of say, okay, let me listen to the other show, or let me make a decision based on that. She made her decision based on what Spoon told them.
Correct.
Okay, and look at what happened. So, you know, it's just always good to be factual, no matter what. You know, look at the kind of say they lie to these people, say all kinds of things.
Yeah.
That look at where we are. 2 years going to 3 years now, nothing.
Nothing.
People are suffering. People are going through the worst. I even heard that they have increased taxes. They have increased taxes in Liberia now on every.
Go stop it.
Yeah.
GST.
Well, the GST 12%.
Yeah.
So imagine how it's gonna be. It's troubling. And then you will have a government with that kind of vindictive idea and attitude passing around, going after people for no reason. When you're supposed to be focused on the economy and creating jobs. But anyway, thank you, Mr. Gilman. We'll be here as always to help to explain these things to our people. I want to say thank you for the show.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. Tamasa, it reached to you again.
I think you can take it from there now.
You can take it from there now.
We left the deputy chief clerk and that of the sergeant out situation, but we're moving forward anyway.
Absolutely.
But two things grabbed my attention, Mr. Gilman. And you know, and as a leader, you know, one of the things that is very dangerous as a leader is to be hasty in speech.
Right.
You know, when the fire incident took when that whole Capitol building fire disaster happened, the first policy statement that came up immediately was from the president.
Yeah.
And instead of him even say evaluating or setting on investigation to come up with at least a preliminary information surrounding the fire disaster, he accused people that he believes are hooligans and other things.
Yeah.
And today, that statement, that utterance that he put out there, that hastiness in that speech, undermined the entire investigation today.
Thank you. Thank you.
As we move on, it undermines it seriously. Today, people are dying back to back because of that hasty in speech. And another thing that, you know, they looked at type of something, Mr. Gilman, it's something very concerning. Yeah, these are people that the entire country, you know, gave them that responsibility to take over the economy of the country and to run it.
Right.
So if the certain chairperson of the Unity Party and chairperson of the National Port Authority could not, in a definitively voice, to answer this guy question that has to do with corruption, the entire government, he said, I can't answer this. And he continued to laugh.
And he laughed.
And while people struggle in other parts of our country, hospitals nearly closing, there are no drugs, and Luther Tappe laughing on the major issue,
major question
that people, 13 people were put on the firing squad,
right,
as a related to corruption, and you laughing. It's a serious thing, Mr. Gilman. But I think we're going to it. We'll continue to look at this particular situation at the interview, and we'll continue to speak about it. Because every government, one of the cancer of the government, that a cancer that eats the fabric of the nation is corruption.
Corruption.
So if this man can ask him, he is a policy maker. Because the Unity Party has their platform.
They do.
They have their manifesto.
Absolutely.
And he is the chairperson of that manifesto. So when they can ask him this question and can't answer it, then our country is in danger, Mr. Gilman.
No doubt.
Yeah, we are in serious danger.
Thank you very much.
So much. Thank you so much, the wise man.
No doubt.
For the great opportunity. Always a joyous time to be with you. But that issue that has to do with that two person fall down like that, two giant fall down like that. Each time I take it. I don't know. I mean, leave that one right there. And let's go to other people. Be talking to other areas. I leave that. La Lucifer tape oh I mean for my body. But thank you so much, Oswald.
Yeah, Amy, wrap it up for us.
Yeah, my brother. I mean, again, great show. Very informative and interactive. Is a great thing that we got to continue to enlighten our people on prevailing situations.
Right.
The people, they got a weak case.
Very weak.
Until there are other things that they got that they will have to bring out later. But based on this, look, listen, you're not going to incarcerate Speaker Koffa and other the lawmakers for circumstantial evidence.
No.
Because everything is saying that's like, oh, the man was on the phone, the text messages, and all those kind of things. You cannot put these people on the spot of the fire. You can't.
No, you can't.
Oh, the man was sitting in the car. Oh, the phone text. Come on. You can't. But again, when Gregory Coleman has been pressurized to do these things, obviously he had to please his puppet master. I think that's what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yes. Because sometimes they pressurize people and like they're trying to grab people for the situation at the Capitol building, come rain or shine. Just trying to do that.
Yeah.
And it's a sad time. You cannot continue to lead and divide this country at this level. And you expect people to just remain quiet. It's not going to happen, my brother.
No.
But as things are unfolding, Liberia, the Liberians, even the uneducated ones, they will read right through these things. And thank God that there are so many medias of ascertaining news nowadays. So people will look at these things and they will understand where the whole politics of our country is heading to. But it's a sad time, my brother. And and lastly, the situation with James Diba is disappointing. It's truly, truly disappointing and sad. I mean, James Diba, for crying out loud. At the time you talk about President Doe gave you guys $2,000, but that's Joshua has some millions of dollar contract. The game he's talking about, that game, in fact, it was special flight that even brought Joshua in for that game he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
In 1987, James Diba was first and foremost the people wanted to start up before even Joshua. That joker he would not play any game, but then you had Tweh Clever, and Wanyawu in Liberia, and of course Fishery from Sierra Leone.
Wakanawu?
Wanyawu. Yes.
Wanyawu used to get Baro hard time, my man.
A lot of hard time. Those teams are in Liberia, including the team from Africa Sports.
Africa Sports, yeah.
Those teams are in Liberia. James Diba refused to play all the games when they said Barrow and IE. That's the day he decided to play. And I think it was the first time they substituted James Diba on Barrow 10 because he performed poorly. So for him to come this time around with this kind of mindset, you play for millions of dollars. Where you can point to in Liberia that you deal with anything over there.
Right.
To the point that you are the most celebrated player in Liberia. And you reduce yourself to go contest for a district position that you couldn't even win.
Yeah.
You understand me? It says a lot about the way you interacted with the people at the time you were at the pinnacle of your career. But again, I hope you reconsider this kind of behavior and stop it, because these people, these United Party people, they're just going to use you. So anybody that is willing to castigate, demonize, and berate President we are in any shape or form, they will open the doors for you after you have done a dirty work, and they put you right in the current again.
Right.
Hope you recollect and do something about it. Again, my brother, and very fascinating. Thanks for the time, and hopefully we'll be here tomorrow again.
Thank you very much, Avi. Thanks, Ms. Dopo and all of you, Tamasa. Our callers on here, thank you very much. All of you that trained with us, distributed the show, thank you very much. We're gonna play you this song again. I fell in love with this song the first day I heard it, and I play it here on Sunday, and I continue. This my drive. This my song for my drive to work and my drive back home. Very inspiring by Etana. Arise. I was born strong. I was made for this.
That's right. Have a good night.
No doubt. Thank you very much. I was born strong. I was made for this. See, I met so many hard times. When I thought I couldn't make it, see, I had my trials. When my pillow dried my tears, then the morning came and my wing took flight. Because there is something.
Good night, guys. Good night. Good night.
There is something. Arise, arise. See, I'm hurting, but not broken. Down, but I won't die. Arise, arise. Soon I will reach the sky and still arise.
Wings took flight. Arise, rise. See, I'm hurting but not broken. Down but I won't die. Arise, rise. Soon I will reach the sky and still I rise.
I have my trials and don't see you with the eye. It's a little thing called faith. With broken wings fly. Arise, arise. Though I'm hurting but not broken. Down but I won't die. Arise, arise. I will reach the sky and still I rise. Who can understand when just an ordinary man defies the odds and still fights on to win? I can make it. Arise, arise. Hurting but not broken. Down but I won't die. Arise, arise. I will reach the sky and still I rise. Rise. See, I'm hurting but not broken. Down but I won't die. Arise. Reach the sky and feel the rise.